start off, I'd like to ask a few questions. How many of you have a cell phone? How many of you have the internet on that cell phone? How many of you have a laptop? How many of you use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat? How many of you use Google when you have a question? And one last question, does anybody still use MySpace? So like was said, I'm going to be talking about internet addiction, and the first thing I'd like to address is the fact that internet addiction is real. Internet addiction is just like any other disorder that has symptoms. Some of these are longer sessions than usual, a euphoria, sort of like when you go on Facebook and you see someone's liked your photo, that causes a dopamine release, which makes you happier, and a loss of opportunity. Most people say, so what if I missed my TV show that I wanted to watch, or I was on for half an hour, 15 minutes longer? But that's not internet addiction. Internet addiction causes real, drastic effects, such as, like is shown, the child whose parents neglected her and she starved to death. This is internet addiction. So internet addiction is real, and internet use is a necessity today. Just like my fellow speaker said, the internet is used for everything. It's become a part of our addiction. We say, I don't know, let me Google it. We go to Wikipedia for any sort of information, and as was said, it's used for online education. So, internet addiction is real. It's a real disorder that has severe, serious consequences, and internet use is a necessity today. The third thing is, with diagnosis comes treatment. Once internet addiction is accepted as a disorder, and that's what I want you all to take away, that internet addiction is real and needs to become accepted as a disorder. Once this happens, people can get diagnosed and can receive treatment. So it must become just like any other disorder. So I'd like to talk a bit about driving. Most of us have just begun driving or have been driving for a few years. So the experiences that you start driving with should be fresh in our minds. Just like driving on the highway, on the information superhighway, you have your parents there beside you. They sit next to you, and they watch you, and they help you, and they teach you the rules of the road, or the rules of the internet. But then, one day, they say, here, you're free. Here's the keys to my car. Here's the computer. Do what you want. So you have this freedom. You have the freedom to feel the wind rushing through your hair, to see all these pictures and posts and all this stuff flashing past your eyes, and you just feel this ultimate freedom. But with this freedom comes responsibility. In driving, there are times where you have to take pit stops. You need to stop driving and just take a break. Also, similarly, on the information superhighway, there are times where you need to stop, go away from it, and do something else. But the problem with internet addiction is these people can't. They cannot go away because they are, as I said, addicted to the internet. So what do we do? Like I said, with diagnosis comes treatment. So what we need to do is create the diagnosis and so it can get treated. So just like there are police on the highway, there need to be police or regulations on the information superhighway. And then once you do get addicted, there needs to be ambulances for the information superhighway, just like there are on the highway. So finally, like I said, internet addiction is real, a severe, serious disorder that needs to become accepted. Internet use is a necessity. It is an integral part of our life, and with diagnosis comes treatment. Once it is accepted, and you are the agents of change who can get it accepted, once it's accepted, you can reasonably treated. Thank you.